And the caption needs to be straight to the point. There's no long drawn out story. Whereas like Instagram, I wanted to show you a quick snippet of Chelsea and TikTok. It was one of the interviews that I absolutely love. I sent it to my team. They loved it. And I've been able to implement these tips. Let's go ahead and watch that.
Well, would you say that, like, how should we start? Like, today, I don't have a TikTok. Like, what is the first thing that I should do? Should I just start? What do I do?
So, the first thing that you guys have to know about the difference between Instagram and TikTok is that they're two completely different platforms. So, if you're going to TikTok, you're going because you want to learn something, right? You have to know that TikTok is strictly value. Like, people are there, they have a very short attention span. They want to know what you're saying within the first 2 seconds that you're saying it, and you have to bring valuable information. So, what I would suggest is figure out something that you're passionate about. For me, that's travel. My husband, he's into crypto. He has a couple different things that he's passionate about, like everything you need to know about plants. Find what it is that makes you happy and fulfills you, that you can have a 10-minute conversation with somebody about. Because if you can have a 10-minute conversation with somebody about something you're passionate about, you'll be able to create a bunch of different videos and keep pursuing that same niche.
So should I put that in my bio? Like, what do I do? Like, can I have a link in my bio? Like, tell me all of that stuff.
So you're going to start with number one, who you are. So if you come to my page, it says all things travel. And then when you hit 1,000 followers, you're able to put, is it 1,000 or 100? I forgot. It might be 100 actually. You can put a link in your bio. And then I would say plan out your first 7 days, what that looks like. So if you're going to talk about business, what are you going to talk about business and how are you adding value to people's lives? Are you going to talk about the ways that you can make extra money, how to start a business, how to start an LLC, women that you work with in business, like however you're going to do that. And I have always stuck to 1 video a day when I was actively growing my following. Hey, she's consistent. She's going to post at this time. She's putting out content. We're going to bump her stuff up to the For You page.
I love that. Okay, let's go back really quickly because I actually have a video that talks about having all your platforms with the same profile picture. I have always believed that because let's say someone finds you on LinkedIn and they look for you on TikTok and they're like, oh, dude, what the heck? This is the same girl with the pink picture. 1 week worth of content, additional tips. I don't know if I'm asking the right question.
TikTok, you have a smaller amount of characters that you're able to put on your video. And the caption needs to be straight to the point. There's no long drawn out story. Whereas like Instagram, I know that I've told stories about my life or like certain things that we've gone through with pictures or through reels. And TikTok's not like that. It's very cutthroat, straight to the point. That's what they want to know. I would just say something in the caption. One of my favorite places we've visited in Texas. And then the captions need to be specific to your niche, which is basically what you're talking about, your category. And they need to be like, you cannot mix them up. So let's say I'm posting this video about the local zoo that we attended and I love it. So I put the video together. I would hashtag the city that it was in, the name of the zoo, travel TikTok, Texas TikTok. So very specific to what you are talking about. You would never see a hashtag on a video about a zoo talking about self-love. It's not relevant to what audience I'm trying to reach.
So they're so specific, which is amazing because that's why the algorithm is so amazing. I don't know about you, but I get like the funniest videos to me. Like they know exactly what I want. They know the exact jokes I like. They know the exact music because of how smart that algorithm.
Yeah, so it's definitely different. And I like that you said that about Instagram because we have kind of lost sight of that because Instagram has changed so much that I've heard so many mixed things about, it doesn't need to be aesthetic. TikTok, because we're talking more about value and we're straight down to the point, my TikTok is not cohesive at all. But what my TikTok is consistent with is having cover photos that describe what that video is about. So you can come to my feed and you can see must-see places in Texas part 1. Must-see places in Texas part 2. Went to dinner with a live robot. This is like a real thing. You guys can check out my TikTok, okay? The covers are definitely different because you can't add your own picture like you would through Instagram to make it necessarily cohesive. It has to be a picture from your video, which is okay because TikTok is its own little beast. People come to your page, they decide right then and there. Do I want to follow her? Do I like her content? Yes or no?
The really, really big ones that I follow, the creators that I follow are very business minded, and it's not aesthetic at all. They literally just use the TikTok title, whichever one that they want, and they just talk about what the title is about. People are scared of the tech side. Does it have to be perfect? Does it have to be a whole bunch of transitions?
There's no need for transitions on every single video, whereas I feel like Instagram kind of groomed us to that, where we thought that like we had to have the best transition in order for it to go viral. TikTok is not so much like that, but I do believe that showing your face more on TikTok and getting straight to the point is what people want to know. And it is so not aesthetic through TikTok that you can literally get on there with no makeup and nobody cares. When your video goes viral, it's just like, wow, I've reached 35,000 people that are going to take this information. They're going to go book flights and save $100. Or now they know how to navigate the Airbnb app and they can, find the best deals for them. So that feels really good to be able to do that and reach that many people. It's not about the numbers, but the amount of people that you're able to reach and help and bring value to. That's like the coolest thing about, having your videos go viral. For example, somebody like myself, if I'm doing a travel series, which I am going to be doing a travel series, actually, I'm going to focus on all of the ways that I'm going to be able to bring you value for this next, 7 days or 14 days or whatever it is. You're engaging and you're keeping them engaged the entire time. They're like, hey, I want more. Your video and the time span that, people find it and stuff, that leaves them guessing what the next part is going to be. 9 parts, and I sit there and I listen to the whole thing because they got me in the beginning with their hook. And the fact that this is a series, I know that there's going to be a continuation of what they're saying.
Tell me a little bit about like the intro.
Number 1, they need to know who you are. I would say 7 videos, people need to know who you are. I'll reintroduce myself and say exactly what I do. So we're a nomad family. We decided to travel. We stay in Airbnbs for 30, 60, 90 days at a time to find out where we want to make our home. That's pretty much it. Like you need to constantly introduce yourself because they need to be reminded of who you are. One thing that I want you guys to know is that it's not just about people finding your video and liking your content. When it's really valuable and they're sharing it to another platform, or maybe they're just sharing that link to a group message that they're in, or they save the video, the sharing and the save puts you higher at the algorithm, which means that TikTok is going to favor your content. If it goes viral, then I'm waking up to 500 comments that I have to respond back to, which is great. Like I said, I'm grateful for that, but it is time consuming, right?
I hope that you absolutely love that. If you want to watch the entire interview, make sure that you click the link below in the description. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss another video just like this. And I will see you in the next video.
Okay, that threw me off. Hold on. Let me reset.